I find joy in taking late night food, and this is just my juice. I sip it. Ah, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl, Diana on Diana TV. So yes, if you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get updates whenever I upload my videos. Yeah, for my OGs, for my guys who are subscribed. Yeah, thank you so much. You've encouraged me thus far. I'm so grateful. Yeah, so today our discussion is on domestic violence. Yep, domestic violence. So guys, wait, hold on. I don't really know why I love eating late night. This is past 10, if I'm not mistaken. I find joy in taking late night food, and this is just my juice. I sip it. For those that went to the university, that majorly lived in the hostel, late night food is kind of a routine. Man, it's something I cannot do without. So join me as I take my juice. So yummy. So guys, today's discussion is on domestic violence, and I'll be discussing about the causes and how you can prevent it early. So number one cause is a partner that grows up in an abusive home. A partner that grows up in an abusive home definitely, except if God intervenes in the person's life. Yes, that is when the partner tends to leave that memory, because it's someone that grows up in an abusive home will likely transfer such in his or her home. Yeah, so in such way, please discover that person before you settle down with such person. A partner that grows up in an abusive home will definitely transfer it into his or her home. So you guys, you have to be careful. You have to be very careful. Watch such partner. During courtship, we are really blinded by love. We don't look at the person's attitude. We don't study the person's attitude. The person's attitude, can I cope with the person's attitude before settling down? So in such a way, before going into such marriage, please try to find out if the partner grew up in an abusive home. It only it only brings the grace of God for such partner to change, sincerely speaking. That is why I tell my husband, no matter how we're having issues, please and please don't allow us do it in the presence of our children, because that child, children of nowadays are like computers. They are like magnets. Whatever they see, they practice it, and whatever they see, they take it to their home. So I won't say me and my husband doesn't have little issues, but try as much as possible not to do it in the presence of your children, because in future it will definitely turn back on you, or rather it will tarnish the image of the parents. So please and please try as much as possible not to you know have heated issues in the presence of your children. Number two, yeah, infidelity slash adultery, guys. See, okay, there was a post I saw. um two blacks giving birth to a Chinese child. I don't really know how that is possible though. That is caused by infidelity, right? Because I can't see how two blacks will give birth to a Chinese child. That's so funny. you know Here on social media you see different kind of things: wife killing husband, husband killing wife because of infidelity. And sometimes women, Infidelity can cause you giving birth to a child that doesn't belong to your partner, and if such thing is discovered, you know what can happen: domestic violence. Yeah, that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was last year. This happened in Lekki precisely, where a man discovered that the second child is not his own. Baba, Baba go find out, to see say the second child is not his own, and that warrant him to kill himself, and also took the life of his wife. So that kind of a thing, my dear, you cannot play smart in such a thing, because we humans, we are smart, you get. And it's not something that can be hidden for long, because there's nothing hidden under this earth. So why are you covering it? Because in my own opinion, if we know that this child doesn't belong to the man, you voice out, talk early, talk on time, because the only thing that will happen is he will leave you, and you guys go your separate ways, than him discovering, taking care of somebody else's child, to when he has spent a lot of money. My dear, if it's you, if I'm in a man's shoes, I wouldn't take it lightly. I wouldn't be happy about it. So women, I know men too. Infidelity for men, I'm not supporting any gender at this point in time. Women, men, is a no-no. Infidelity is a no-no. It brings disaster in a home, and infidelity can bring about trust issues. Yeah, it can bring about trust issues. Your partner cannot trust you anymore. Once your partner discovers that you go outside, he can't trust you anymore. No matter what you say, he can't trust you anymore. Please, infidelity is a no-no. That is why you see some men of these days, they're talking about DNA. It's due to this infidelity of a thing. How can two blacks give birth to a Chinese child? So that post is really funny. Two dark people, two very dark people giving birth to a Chinese child, a Chinese. Those species are kind of unique. So is a no-no. Infidelity is a no-no. Please, let's put an end to this. Let's put a stop. You get. Okay, number 3 that causes domestic violence in the home is finance. Yeah, finance. Okay, the other day when I was coming back home, I saw two people fighting, their husband and wife. Yeah, I was like, they spoke in a language that I understood. They said, the woman said that the man doesn't bring money for the home and for the kids, and he prefers spending it outside. So, and they were fighting, face to face, and I was like, how I wish I can settle their issues. What is really causing their issues is money. How I wish I can do that, but I'm not in that capacity to do that. So I was like, please, women. I'm also talking about men too, because there's some these days some women are even the provider of the home. I'm talking about men, I'm talking about women. Please find something doing to avoid unnecessary issues, because one thing I know, if you have something doing, at least you have something coming into your hands at least every month. I don't think there will be issues of finance in the home anymore, because I don't know, when I saw it, it was looking so absurd. It's also because, you know if your children tend to grow up tomorrow, it gives them that mindset that fighting can solve problem, which is not meant to be so. You have tarnished the image of your children, so many things. Because they are growing, they are looking at you. You are at that point, you're just like their role model. So anything you do at that point, they take it. They're just like a magnet. They take it. So please, men, women, anything you find your hand doing, just do it well. At least make good quality things out of it, so that to get to weaken your finance, to avoid all this unnecessary fight and all. So number 4, when you don't love your partner, causes domestic violence. When you don't love your partner, my brother, my sister, when you don't love your partner, you find yourself shouting at your partner at every slight thing you can. If it's another person that you love, you can forgive that person. So please, please, if you don't love that person, please don't go into such marriage to prevent domestic violence. Yeah, because okay, I have a story to tell. There was a woman that married a man all because of money. So, and though it was her parent that gave her into that marriage, she was not willing to enter into such marriage, but due to the money aspect, the parent wanted money, so she had to, enter such marriage. So she found out that she doesn't even love the man. She shouts at the man. She At times she would be like, I don't know what pushes her at times. She'll be like, she doesn't want this marriage. They're always fighting and fighting, brutality here and there. So in such a thing, I don't think such marriage will last. Definitely, God forbid, we don't pray for any bad thing. But if when you don't love that person, please don't enter into such marriage. Prevent it at all costs. Prevent such marriage at all costs, because it will end in tears. Seriously, it will end in tears. And the fifth one is influence of peers. Influence of peers. This happens to both gender, most especially, you see your friends. Okay, you see your friends telling you, okay, let me just assume that for females, you see your friends, can you imagine? You be like, your friend be like telling you, yeah, this is your husband, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, he cannot buy you this. There's some friends that will just tarnish your husband's image, just snatch your husband. Yes, I said it. Yes, so because that's why at times you don't listen to peers, because they can discourage you, and that will make you start hating your partner. You see some men, they'll tell you, this is your wife. No, she doesn't know the latest thing happening in town. She doesn't wear bomb shorts. My dear, this woman you're talking, I'm not saying you ladies should, when you get married, you shouldn't be dressing like someone in your 80s and all. But what I'm trying to say, this woman is taking care of you, she's taking care of the home, she's taking care of your child, so many things to take care of at the same time. So you wouldn't blame her. That is why partners, you need to assist yourself, so that one person will not get tired and all. So my dear, you don't listen to peers at all times. You don't listen to them, because they will discourage you. Because I've even seen a lady discouraging her friend just to take just to snatch the husband. Yeah. So you don't listen to peers all the time. It can also lead to domestic violence. You start hating your partner, you start hating on your partner, and you guys will start fighting. And that is it. That's just domestic violence we're talking about. So but in all these things I have said, one of the things I have that intervention is a no for me, most especially infidelity. Please, that's why I brought that key point: infidelity, unfaithfulness to your partner. Because there was one that happened of recent. A man caught his best friend sleeping with the wife. Like, I know the woman, I don't think she's sensible enough, but if she was to be sensible, she wouldn't have even done that in the first place. Like, the man's best friend. Like, seriously? Hey, Chimo, God. I don't really know where people's conscience are. I don't even know where his best friend conscience is. Oh. So guys, please, as I've mentioned all this, try to prevent it at all costs. Yeah, thank you for listening. Please do subscribe to my channel, and also hit the notification bell. Whenever I upload a video, you will get it at once. So thank you for watching, and yeah, thank you, I love you. Bye.